Hey James,
What's up, man?
what's going on?
Living the dream.
We're here right now, and I would love to kind of just like get an update from you. I think we crossed the 10K mark, so I'm super excited to kind of hear your journey and go into some details. But why don't you kind of wind us back, maybe like day zero when we first hopped on, and kind of walk us through like where you're at, and then like how we got to where we're at today, and then maybe even just like looking forward a bit.
Yeah. So, I guess at the very beginning, I have a pretty successful 9 to 5 um, for a Fortune 500 company, and I've always yearned for more. I've been through probably 8+ businesses that haven't done literally anything, like made a couple $100 or so. I did like t-shirts for a lot of my youth since high school. That was the bulk of it. And then I had a pool business that actually did pretty good, but I was not wanting to be out there doing the pools, and I lived in an area that I couldn't, contract out that work too much. So I'm just scrolling on Twitter one day. I kept seeing you and kind of like this niche market of cleaning virtually. And I was like fed up. I had some cash. I wanted to invest in myself. I've been kind of reading a lot of books and looking at a lot of videos. And the best advice I've seen is kind of investing in yourself. And I never have really taken the risk to do that. Trying to do everything like bootstrapping it with no capital just hasn't been working. So I put my faith in you. I have no idea why I just took the leap, and I was like fed up with it. And I'm like, all right, I'm putting it in Mike's hands, and here we are.
Cool. And I guess like from this point to now, it's been about what, 3.5, 4 months ish, I would say.
My first clean was in May.
Okay, cool.
Um, if yeah, first couple weeks were obviously getting all the legal stuff started, and then my first clean was in May.
Cool. So end of summer, basically, we hit the goal, which is I think timing wise, it was all lined up there.
Yeah.
Why don't you kind of, I guess like you obviously went through the whole program and things like that. What was like most valuable for you in terms of like obviously following the protocol is one thing, but then like what did you personally find as like something that was helpful for you through the process?
I To be really honest, I think it was the financial investment for anything. I think it was very fair and reasonable to get started. Like from already a few months later, I've made way more than what I've invested in myself for your help. But I think that like putting that financial burden on myself to like
Mhm.
I can't just back out.
Totally.
I have children. I have a wife. I have like she trusted me to use this money. We didn't have a lot of savings saved up. Like I just went in,
Yeah.
and I think that financial capital or like that like financial risk really is what drove me because I couldn't back out, and I had so many reasons before to back out of these other businesses. Specifically to your class though, or your trainings that you've helped me with. It was I guess just like it's the really little things like that you don't think about, like the ins or outs, or like um the day to day of just operations of a cleaning business. And that I had little bits of doing like the pool business before and other things, even in my 9 to 5, like things that come up or YouTube scrolling and stuff, and like having all these businesses in my head all the time. I've had like little pieces, but like when like you give like turn this hit this button right here, put this button right here, and these leads will come right here. And you do very well at all your sheets and reporting and stuff, and I'm not a very good detail oriented guy. I'm pretty extroverted. I am good at like talking and BSing and getting stuff done, but the back end stuff where I think you're very good at as well, that I'm not, is what I found most valuable as well. Like just you're very, very detailed down to the, like I said, like the button you press on LSA to get approved for an account, like everything with that. And that's the stuff that I, even watching videos or, scrolling on YouTube, I kind of overlook. And you're like, no, this is what you do to get to where you want to be.
Cool. Listen, I really appreciate the transparency on the financial front. I think that's also something, even like whenever you join a program, like I think getting the buy-in and staying accountable to that is like two key elements, which you've been really great at just communicating with me every day. So I want to give you kudos. I think like a lot of people, they don't there's that part of it, and then there's actually like that's the starting place, and then you go with that and run from there. And I feel like you and I have been very close to the whole process of just being at least something daily, which has been really great to see. So I just want to say, like, great job. I think you have a lot of room to run. I think we've talked about it before, but this is just the beginning, and I'm excited to be a part of that journey.
Yeah, man. I really appreciate everything. For real, you helped me out a lot. Thank
Cool.
you.
Thanks, James.
I appreciate it, man.
Let's see. I turn this thing off.